Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of August 17, the Tourism Promotion Delegation of the province led by Ms. Trần Thị Huy Hoa, Deputy Director of the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, paid a courtesy visit to the Consulate General of Vietnam in Sihanouk Province. Receiving and working with the delegation, there were Mr. Lai Xuân Chiến, Consul General. Ms. Trần Thị Huy Hoàng informed the meeting about the delegation's trip to promote and connect tourism between the province and other provinces and cities in the Kingdom of Cambodia, including Sihanouk Province. At the same time, we hope that the Consulate General of Vietnam in Sihanouk Province will assist and support the delegation in connecting with Sihanouk Province tourism businesses in order to have tourism development cooperation in the future. According to Mr. Lai Xuân Chiến, Consul General of Vietnam in Sihanouk, Sihanoukville City is the center of Sihanouk Province. And this is a combination of blue sea and white sand, as well as a series of beachside restaurants and lively bar. His created portrait setting for Sihanoukville, attracting a large number of domestic and international tourists. This is also a good opportunity for the province to connect and collaborate on tourism development. To accomplish this, businesses and municipalities on both sides must work together to survey, research, and build new and unique tour products to meet the needs of tourists. Simultaneously, the province should continue to support and encourage tourism business on both sides to solely develop tourism package and tourist routes. Commit to jointly promote cooperation in the development of cultural and heritage tourism, sport tourism, and culinary tourism in order to diversify tourism products. The Tourism Promotion Delegation of the province, led by Ms. Trần Thị Huy Hoàng, Deputy Director of the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, met in the afternoon of August 18 to connect tourism development with the government of Vietnam, Cambodian province of Sihanouk. Mr. Marcinet, Deputy Governor of Sihanouk Province, welcomed and worked with the delegation. Mr. Lai Xuân Chiến, Consul General of Vietnam in Sihanouk, was present at the meeting. Ms. Trần Thị Huy Hoàng, Deputy Director of the Province Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, stated that the meeting that the province goal by 2030 is to develop tourism as a key economic sector. Currently, the province has a number of well-known tourist attractions, including Bà Đen Mountain, Cao Đài Hollow, Logo Samad National Park, and Yo Tinh Lake, which have entire number of strategic investors to invest in this tourism development project in Bà Đen Mountain area. The province of Sihanouk, in particular, of the Kingdom of Cambodia, is also a popular tourist destination, attracting a large number of visitors, creating a favorable environment for the two provinces to connect and develop tourism. He hoped that the Sihanouk provincial government will make it easier for tourism business to meet and share tourism development ideas. Organize survey activity concurrently, coordinate cultural exchange and tourism activity, build tour and tourist routes to bring tourists from Sihanouk province to TayNinhTV, and vice versa. Use other tourism products to strengthen collaboration and strong relationship. Mr. Marcinet, Deputy Governor of Sihanouk Province, also stated that the highway from Phnom Penh to Sihanouk Province has now been completed and is in use, making easier for the province to connect and develop travel with localities in the Kingdom of Cambodia and the province. The province is also ready to support and create conditions for the two-side tourism businesses to meet, exchange and sign memorandums of cooperation in tourism development. Mr. Lai Xuân Chiến, Consul General of Vietnam in Sihanouk, stated that the meeting Consulate General of Vietnam in Sihanouk is ready to coordinate with support to the two localities in organizing exchange and connection activity, expanding cooperation in economic development, particularly in the field of tourism. It is expected that many exchange activity, promotion and tourism development connection will be established between the two cities in the near future to strengthen the two countries' strong diplomatic relationship. The Ministry of Education and Training held an online conference in the afternoon of August 18 to summarize the 2022-2023 school year and to assign tasks for the 2023-2024 school year. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the conference and delivered a speech. Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà were also present. The conference was attended by Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Chairman of the Bronx People Committee, and Mr. Nguyễn Văn Phước, Director of the Department of Education and Training. According to the Ministry of Education and Training assessment, the entire sector overcame obstacles and essentially completed the year tasks in the previous school year. The education sector continued to improve institutions and create a legal corridor for the implementation of fundamental and comprehensive education and training renovations, as required by the 11-party Central Committee Resolution number 29, 2013. Province and city have completed preliminary work on this resolution to date. The teaching staff has primarily implemented effective methods and forms of teaching organization, as well as innovative testing and assessment to develop student capacity and quality. The management organization has gradually shifted towards school administration to gradually alleviate the situation of teachers, surplus, and short-staff. The Ministry of Education and Training has directed locality to hire 17,208 teachers out of the total of 65,980 teachers payroll authorized by the Politburo to supplement for the period 2022-2026. Within the province, the entire education and training sector of the province continued to focus on developing the skill, improving the quality of education, developing human resources, and promoting the emulation movement in the school year 2022-2023, creativity and innovation in teaching and learning. School analysis primarily serve to meet student educational needs, largely with 2 sessions per day rural and rural or residential areas. Policy for both teacher and student are fully on time implemented. Teacher and learning facility and equipment are guaranteed. The province has also organized the effective implementation of the 2018 General Education Program in accordance with the roadmap, and this has made essential use of information technology in teaching and management. The Ministry of Education and Training reports 12 key tasks to focus on implementation in order to effectively implement the 2023-2024 school year with the theme Solidarity, Discipline, Creativity, continuing to innovate in depth, improving the quality of education and training, in which the entire industry will concentrate on attracting and effectively utilizing investment resources for education, strengthening political and ideological work on education, on national defense and security planning, developing the network of higher education institutions, promoting university autonomy, and improving the quality of human resources training, promoting digital transformation, strengthening inspection, examination, and handling of violations in the field of education and training. On the occasion of the 70th anniversary of the traditional day of the People Public Security Force, August 19, 1945, August 19, 2023, a delegation of the Standing Bronx Party Committee, led by Secretary of the Bronx Party Committee, Chairman of the Bronx People Council, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, visited and congratulated officers and soldiers of the Bronx Police Force in the morning of August 18. Mr. Phạm Hồng Thái, head of the Bronx delegation of the National Assembly, Deputy Secretary of the Bronx Party Committee, Chairman of the Bronx People Committee Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Deputy Secretary of the Bronx Party Committee Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, leaders of the Internal Affairs Department and the office of the Bronx Party Committee. On behalf of the Standing Bronx Party Committee, Secretary of the Bronx Party Committee, Chairman of the Bronx People Council, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, sent best wishes to all officers and soldiers of the Bronx Police, while also recognizing, embracing, and appreciating the police for recent results and achievements, particularly in the work of ensuring political security, social order and safety, and creating a safe environment. contributing to the successful implementation of the task of socio-economic development of the province. Mr. Winton Thom, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, said that in the future, the quality of officer and soldier of the Provincial Police Force will continue to promote the industry glorious tradition, improve the moral quality of the police for people, utterly aspire the party committee and authority to direct the effective implementation of the task of ensuring security and order. Focus on effectively fighting all types of crimes and do where the state management of security and order contribute to ensuring a peaceful life for the people. TayNinhTV Department of Education and Training organized a training course on August 17 to regard capacity building for professional staff for administrators and preschool teachers in order to meet the requirements of education innovation and quality improvement, preparation for 5-year-olds starting first grade. Speaking at the program, Mr. Bùi Tuấn Hải, Deputy Director of the Department of Education and Training, urged staff and teachers to maintain their sense of responsibility, attend all classes, and candidly discuss issues of mutual concern with the reporter, accumulate a lot of experience, and learn many useful things to implement well early childhood care and education. The training program lasted 2 days from August 17 to 18, 2023. Preschool staff of teachers will be trained on the following topic over the course of 2 days: enriching administrator and preschool teacher digital technology capacity, organizing inclusive education activities in preschool institutions for children with developmental disorder, assistance for parents in preparing their preschool children for first grade, improve the quality of preparation for 5-year-old children entering first grade, meeting the requirements of the 2018 General Education Program. The audience over the year, public health unit have consistently improved quality, implemented new identity gene treatment, and reduced costs for patients. Medical examination and treatment activity at health facilities in the province have regularly recovered, with the number of outpatient and inpatient medical examination and treatment increasing again, particularly after the removal of difficulties in health insurance rules. Recently, some public health facilities have reported a shortage of drugs and local medical equipment. To address the aforementioned situation, the Department of Health has completed a bidding bracket that will be distributed to public health units throughout the province. The total number of drug products that won the bid was 153 items, a rate of 81.86%. At the same time, medical centers have utterly procured medical supply through individuals bidding packages in order to meet the needs of medical examination, treatment, and care for people as soon as possible. Every day, 300 to 500 patients visit the Goyao District Health Center for inpatient and outpatient care. Aside from improving facility, the hospital is also working to improve hospital quality and professionalism, especially after being completely supplied with drugs from the lamp list. Inpatient at district health center have increased. I visited the Goyao District Hospital twice. I am always reserved, and the doctor is also concerned. Thanks to the doctor for providing me with adequate medication, my child has recovered well. When the people committee at all levels were concerned, the medicine were 100% full. The patient returned to the medical examination and treatment facility, and the expertise of medical staff, particularly doctor, was strengthened. Currently, the number of inpatient and outpatient has gradually recovered since the outbreak and before the drugs were available. At the Province Rehabilitation Hospital, on average, the hospital received, treat, and restore function for more than 500 inpatient and outpatient every day. The rehabilitation hospital, after having the results of drugs bidding of centralized bidding, basically made the problem of drugs shortage after a long time. After receiving the results of bucket 1 and 2, the hospital also won the bid for 133 items, meeting enough drugs to treat the patient, and the patient returned to treatment. TayNinhTV Rehabilitation Hospital, in addition to afford to deploy new techniques to improve treatment efficiency and reduce time and effort for patients, along with raising the province's first startup a public health facility concerning medical supply consumption. As soon as Circular 14 were issued, the Department of Health deployed to hospital and medical center to plan procurement based on demand. As a result, hospital and public medical units will run smoothly and fully meet people's medical examination and treatment needs. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.